Welcome to Pt2 Designs. My name is Trina, and I'm the designer here at Pt2 Designs, where I teach other creative ladies how to paint, cut, and sell their wooden door hangers. So, I'm trying StreamYard from my phone. I have done it from my computer and my phone, but since all of that happened with my Facebook, y'all, I cannot log into Facebook with the app on my phone. And I live in the boondocks, so back in the sticks where I'm at, we don't have good Wi-Fi. Therefore, my Wi-Fi connection on my phone makes very blurry videos. So hopefully this will stay clear, and y'all will be able to see it. Oh, my light just went out. Y'all will be able to see it and hear me really good. So as you come on, tell me hello. Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, Miss Michelle. And Miss Beth, Anita, and Barbara. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to start. Hey, Miss Regina. Hey, Michelle. So glad to see you too, or so glad that you're here. Hey, Miss Sherry. So what I'm going to do, this was one of my templates that I gave to my ladies in the Creators Haven Template Club. It is a St. Patrick's Day design, and it is like a beer mug. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it today with y'all, and I'm going to finish it throughout this week with you ladies. So we're going to start putting some green on the actual cup. So on like this little area here, we're going to go ahead and paint it green, and then that will be all we're going to do today. Then maybe tomorrow we will do the whipped cream on the top, and probably the other stuff that's on here, maybe Thursday. So, hey Trish, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, hit that little button and sprinkle across Facebook world for me. So I don't know how it is on a computer, but on my other phone, it's kind of small. So if you actually flip it and look at it sideways, the picture is a little bit bigger that way. So, because y'all are far away from me. Goodness. I feel like y'all so far away. Let me see. Hey, Miss Freda. Hey, Jessica. Yes, Miss Glenda says, hey, let's sprinkle. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Dun, 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 dun. All right, y'all. We're going to get started. Okay, let me see. I think I'm just going to pick up. This is probably about, let's see. This is a 1-inch flat tip brush, and we're going to grab up some green. This is definitely not ideal for going live because I can't see a lot of y'all. And I left my paper downstairs of my actual design here. So we're going to be winging it, y'all. We're going to wing this thing. Sour apple. We're going to try sour apple by Deco Art. Thank y'all so much for sprinkling. Y'all, I appreciate that so much. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. So this is the design. I'm pretty sure I've shared it with y'all before. So that's what we're going to be painting. So I'm going to start off by putting a pretty green on the top here. And then I'm going to shade it and bring it to life with like a darker green. That one ain't hardly got none in it. I bet you those has probably got paint boogers all in it. So, y'all, I need a break. I have been cleaning all day today. Thank you, Miss Grace. I have washed a couple loads of clothes. I've changed my bed sheets, swept and mopped, vacuumed the rugs, got the kids to school. My kids went back to school today, y'all, face to face, 5 days a week. Hallelujah. And I love them, y'all, I do, but oh Lord, that's homeschooling's about to kill me. What else have I done today? we're starting off bad here. We're starting off with a hair in our paint. And I just need a break. I needed a break. I was like, I'm going to go live and I'm going to paint. I'm going to start that St. Patrick's Day beer mug. And we're just going to paint. And talk about my Spread the Love Challenge. Because if you're new and you haven't heard, I do have a challenge going on. It's called Spread the Love. And I will show y'all the design that we're going to be painting in just a little bit. But if you're not familiar with my page and you don't know what a challenge is, what I do in the challenge is I challenge you to make your first door hanger or your 100th door hanger. It doesn't matter. And I give you a design and I teach you how to cut that design with a jigsaw. And then I also do a tutorial in showing you a step-by-step instructional live video in a private Facebook group. They are super fun to do. Even if you've painted tons and tons of door hangers, it's still just fun to do those challenges, or I think they are. And I'm also, like I said, I will show you a video. I will do a live with y'all in that group to show you how to get that design cut out using a jigsaw. So if you've never used a jigsaw before, guess what? I'm going to show you exactly how to get it cut out using a jigsaw. And the best thing is it's only $10. $10 to do the challenge. So you can't really lose. It's like a win-win, y'all. So if you have not decided to jump on board and do the challenge with me, my question for you is why? What is holding you back? What's got you not wanting to do the challenge with me? Hey, Miss Kathy. Hey, Miss Brandy. Hey, Julie. How are y'all ladies doing? We're just putting some green paint up on this beer mug here. This is a super cute design, y'all. So those ladies that's in my template club, you're getting an extra tutorial this month because you can watch this and use the template that's provided to you in our group and be able to paint away. So how about that? Yeah, is everything clear? Am I clear? Am I blurry? Hello, Miss Tammy. Hey, Miss Shelley. Hey, Jan. Oh, I miss coming live too. That's why I said I need a break. I've got to get my booty up here, and I'm just gonna paint. All right, so this is definitely gonna need at least one more coat, so we're gonna give it a quick little dry. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Miss Alma. Yeah, if you turn your phone horizontal, you'll be able to see it. It's a little bit bigger, y'all. I feel like it's so far away. I'm going to see if I can bring y'all a little bit further down. Get you just a little bit closer. Alright, we're just giving this a quick dry. I know this is like boring as all get out watching paint dry. So Christine, my assistant, y'all, she's posted a link in the comments if you would like to do the challenge. You have this week. Wait a minute, I'm not going to try to talk over this blow dryer. All right, so you have this week to sign up. The last day to sign up is Sunday, I think. This is the design that I'm going to be teaching you how to paint and cut in the challenge. Super cute gnome, and gnomes are so popular right now, y'all. Everybody is showing all the love to gnomes. So I will teach you step by step on how to cut that. By the time I'm done, you will be confident enough that you will be able to use that jigsaw to get your gnome cut out. I promise. With a little bit of practice and guidance, anybody can do it. All right, we're going to put one more coat on here. I'm looking clear and sounds good. You are far away. I know, I'm sorry. I wonder if I can zoom this in. I can't. I can like bring y'all this way, get y'all closer to the actual picture. Not picture, but thing. But not me. Did that help just a little bit, y'all? Did that help a little bit? Virginia, you've always loved gnomes. I think that's helped a little bit. That got you a little bit closer. Okay. Y'all, I have had a ladybug invasion up here in my craft room. And I've got dead ladybugs all over my floor. I've got to get up here and sweep up here and get rid of ladybugs. I don't know what the deal is because they're nowhere else but right up here in my room, and that's it. They might like the smell of paint or something. I don't know. But they are, I mean, like literally, they're like dead all over my floor. I have no idea how they're even getting in here. So, I don't know. Oh, if I see I'm blurry on my end. Nope, it's cleared up. It cleared up. Did that help a little bit, y'all? We're getting a little bit of a closer view. I've been having to go live on my daughter's phone. Have anybody ever had any issues with logging into Facebook from their Facebook app on their phone? I mean, because I can log in from my iPad. I can log in from like my old phone here. And I can log in from Zoe's phone. I just can't log in using the app off of my phone since my other personal Facebook page was disabled. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's something that's that is picking up on my phone. I don't know, but it's not just my account. Like even my son, he's tried to log in from off the app and it won't even let him log into his account. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is, but if you've ever had that issue and you've got it figured out, I would love for you to share some tips with me. Hey, Alicia. It did help. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Miss Shirley. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jen. Hey, Miss Pat and Kimberly. All right, so we got this pretty sour apple green by Deco Art, y'all. We're going to give it a quick little dry because we're fixing to do some shading, and then that's going to do it for today, y'all. Tomorrow we will do the whipped cream on the top. Hey, Miss Sherry. Hey, Miss Susan. I know this is such an odd time to come live, but I actually have a tutorial this afternoon or tonight in my Inside Scoop group, so kind of wanted to space the two out. Thank you, Miss Regina. I hope it's going to turn out the way I envisioned it in my head. We're going to get this really good and dry, y'all. All right, now I'm going to switch paintbrushes, and I'm going to get, what paintbrush am I going to get, y'all? Not that one. Why is that one? Let me see. I've got tons and tons, y'all, paintbrushes up here that is just wet, like in a cup where I've used them and have not rinsed them out. I'm so awful when it comes to rinsing my brushes out. All right, so I'm going to do kind of like a little floating technique. And we're going to add some, make this cup look like it's got some dimension going on. We're going to get a darker color green. Let's see what color green we want to get though. Think I'm gonna use this Hauser medium green. That'll be a good bit of a different color green. We're gonna give it a good little shake. Of course it's not gonna come out because it's clogged up. I'm telling y'all, it's a good sign that I need to paint more. I need to start back painting like I used to. While I have y'all ladies on here, who will be interested in a live sale with some spring and Easter designs? Let me come back this way. All right, so I'm going to wet my brush. Who would be interested in a live sale for Easter and spring? Okay. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this too good. That might not be quite dark enough. No, I don't know. Maybe I just need to get some more water on my brush and mix that green a little bit more. I probably should have started with a bigger brush. All right, so we're just coming and we're gonna do kind of like a shading slash floating on here. And I'm just gonna keep on dipping my brush in water and that darker green. And I need my brush here to pull this out. This is called a little mop brush that I'm starting to kind of get the hang of, or trying to get the hang of. Haven't quite got it down pat yet, but I'm working on it. I'm practicing it. It's something that me and my ladies in my group were wanting to try to learn this new technique that's called floating. And there's so many different ways that you can do it. And of course, I'm trying to learn the most easiest way to get it done. And I'm not sure if y'all can even see what I got going on here, but and I think I really need a bigger brush. I'm going to float that out just a little bit more there. All right, so let me try this little thing here. See, I'm on here trying something new with y'all. Don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to see. Now let me pull that color out. We're going to see if I can do it. I'm probably doing it all kinds of wrong ways, but okay. This is why we're going to do it more than we're going to have more than just doing it today, because this takes a little bit longer to do than just regular shading. Though I think the results is kind of the same. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but can y'all see how that is on the edge there and going on the bottom? Yeah, I promise next time I come live, I'm going to try to come live with my daughter's phone. That way I can get off of my Wi-Fi and I'll be able to actually be a little bit closer. Because I know just being far away kind of sucks. Because you still can't really see what I'm doing. Hey, ladies. Okay. I'm just going to kind of like wipe it. Kind of just blending it in. I'm not liking the way that's looking, so I'm going to wet this brush and then we're going to try to pull that color back in there like that. Okay. Can y'all see that? Probably not as good as I need y'all to see it. And we're going to pull that color up. This kind of painting takes a lot more patience, y'all, than just regular doing the easy shading that I like doing. Definitely takes more patience, that is for certain. Because it takes a little bit longer to perfect this. It definitely takes a lot of practice. But I am determined that I'm going to get it. I may start out by doing a little bit of a different style, a little bit of a different technique than what I need to be doing, but I'm determined I'm going to get this whole floating thing down pat. I've just got to start out doing it the most easiest way I can do first. How many of you ladies on here does the floating technique? Do I have any of y'all on here that does the floating technique? And it does take a lot of patience, and that's something that is so hard for me to realize, is that I have to slow my little booty down to perfect this, and that is so challenging for me, y'all, because I like to kind of just swoosh through it to get it done. And you can't do that with this little technique. But it is definitely different. Can y'all see that? Hey, Miss Jean. Hey, Rita. If you're watching and can't see good, turn your phone sideways. It will make it look closer. Yes, turn your phone sideways. All right, I'm going to try to move, kind of like walk that paint back to the edge a little bit more there. Oh my goodness, it's actually working, y'all. I am walking that paint. Ha ha. Might not be the correct way to do it, but it's a walking. It's a walking, y'all. All my professional ladies that's watching me is probably gasping, saying, what is that woman doing? Doing it the easy way. But I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to perfect this walking and shading, floating technique. Because it makes things look so pretty and so realistic. I really do love it. Hey, Miss Wanda, I learned in painting for profits. It takes practice, but so worth it. Yes, it is so worth it. I feel the same way. Like I said, I just have a problem with patience. I like fast and whimsy. I'm going to actually grab, because I kind of like spreaded that a little bit too much. So I'm going to grab some of my original green, and I'm going to start just like coming here and working that back in there, because I kind of like got a little bit too much of that darker green on my brush down there. So I'm just going to blend in that original green and kind of get it to going in there. So I was watching a YouTube video last night to where this lady, she was painting, it was actually a pumpkin. And it was so daggone pretty when she got done. And she does all of the floating. And I was just like, it looks so much easier than what it really is. Because I was like, oh yes, I can totally do that. Yeah, keep on thinking that, girlfriend. You can't just boom do it. You definitely, or I can't. I've definitely got to practice it and get the hang of it. Because I am still trying to perfect it. And all of it, what matters is like what brushes you use, how you load your brush, how much paint you put on your brush, how much water you leave on your brush. There's a lot of steps that you kind of have to learn. But they're easy steps. But I'm just going to have to practice it until I kind of like get the hang of it and get out of my normal like shading and stuff that I do. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Okay, you can kind of see that better there. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to kind of like just put a line here, 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 and here with the darker green. Y'all, let's hope this works. So y'all kind of hold your breath with me for a minute. And I'm going to walk a line out here. Oh, y'all, that turned out good. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Dun, 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 dun. See, that makes me happy. That makes me so happy that actually done that. All right, so now I'm gonna do one here. Why are you doing that? See there, I got a little too happy. Let me get this straight. I got a little too happy. There we go. We're gonna walk that line back in there, y'all. Okay. I think I'm taking too much paint off my brush. Let me leave some more of that paint on there. Yeah, I'm totally taking too much paint off of my brush. Or maybe I've got my brush too wet. Okay. It's starting to happen now. Let me bring this a little bit closer to me. We're going to walk that back in there. Just like that. All right, y'all, it's starting to happen now. All right, so I'm going to grab some of my original color with some water here. And we're just going to kind of like blend that original color back in there where I kind of like made my boo-boo. So you see, you can make a boo-boo and you can easily fix it. Easily fix that little boo-boo we got going on there with that color kind of coming out too far. Dun dun, there we go. I'm going to take just some water and I'm going to like go on this side of it and blend it out there because I kind of like that a little bit. It's too rough there. It's not smooth. Kind of blend it in on both sides. Okay, y'all see that? Isn't that cute? Sprinkle with love from Alberta, Canada. I love watching you. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. Miss Carol says, I do put half of your brush in your shade color and half the background color, then sweep back and forth on your paper before you put on your project. You'll love the technique. Miss Carol, that's what I normally do. That's the way I normally do the shading and stuff for mine. But I've been watching some YouTube videos because there's a very talented lady that's in my group, my Inside Scoop group. She's been really working on learning a new, what they call floating, which I think is just a more professional kind of way with shading and blending. And I wanted to try to learn the technique that she was doing so I can, teach ladies in my group how to do something different. So that's why I'm doing it this way. But I normally do it while my base coat is still wet, actually. That's what I normally do. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to turn it this way. And we're going to kind of like, see, I could totally see what it's doing there. When you do it this way, you can totally see that water like pushing that paint. Oh crap, I lost which side my paint was on. Pushing that paint to make that, to like create that line. See how that is? Let me see. I love doing the floating method. I'm going to try and practice how you do it too. Yes, Miss Pam. Hey, Miss Diane. I started toll painting in the 80s and floating was big back then. You can also use a paint medium instead of background color and float your shading. I've heard, I've seen this, one of the ladies said that you can put like the floating medium in your water, mix it in your water, and that'll help the flow of your paint as well. So I should have tried that too, but I didn't. I'm always like spur of the moment, kind of just going with it. All right, so now we're going to bring this one this way. But this is definitely a technique that is new to me, and I want to get better at it. I want to learn how you do this, and I want to perfect it, y'all. Because when you're painting, if you're not trying to learn new techniques and perfect it, then you're not going to grow with your painting skills. And I'm just one to come on Facebook and just kind of wing it and go with it. But I have been practicing this. So I know that looks kind of weird, right? But now what we're going to do is I'm going to actually just keep the same paintbrush. We're going to take this. I don't want to take that. I don't want to take that. I'm going to take this antique white, and I'm going to, y'all, this is new. I'm going to try this, but I'm going to try to put like a highlight. So y'all, fingers crossed, because I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm going to try to put like a white highlight on in the middle here. Like I'm going to butt it up to my green line here. I'm just trying to walk that white and butt it up to my green line. And we're going to see if that's going to make it look like it's highlighted in there. For right now, why?
Because I got one ball practice.
You got ball practice?
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Got no?
Yeah, in a minute, baby. So do y'all see that? Y'all look at it. I like that. Alright, so should I do this side too? I am. I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Then we're gonna dry brush some highlights. I'm kind of playing around with this, y'all, just to get my hands on trying this out. And yeah, I'm probably making all kinds of mistakes here, but you know what? The thing about coming live is I have people on here that give such good advice. And I'm definitely going to try some of the techniques that y'all have been sharing with me when it comes to this floating. Because I will be the first to admit that I'm very new to it and I'm learning. Put light color on the other side of your green line. Am I on the wrong side? Because I was going to highlight the inside of this. I don't know, Miss Carol. That's another thing that I struggle with, is knowing which side to highlight it when it comes to this floating. But I'm definitely going to be learning it. Like I seen one lady, her advice was to just get a flashlight and stick your flashlight up on it and just see where the light shines. See, I even want to like highlight it around this, my edges and stuff too, just because. But now a lot of this is going to be covered, y'all, because the design that I'm doing, this design, it has a horseshoe and a big old clover on here. Why am I spitting? I'm always spitting when I come live. And it has a big old 4-leaf clover on here. So a lot of this is going to be covered up. I think I put a little bit too much on that part. But we're going to keep on floating it in. Or walking it in. See how that doing? That is so amazing. If you keep on like brushing this, y'all, with that water in your brush and stuff and on your paint, like that paint was out here and I kept on brushing it. And it's like, they call it like walking it in. And it just takes that paint and it walks it into that, makes that narrow little line there. That amazes me. Am I the only one that's amazed by that? Hey, Miss Patricia. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Miss Kay. Hey, Lacey. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. I don't think I am. So proud of you. Let's see, Miss Pam, so proud of you for going with it and sharing with us. I used a medium too. I'll put the base color on the bottom edges. And the floating color on the top edge of the brush. Blend it a little back and forth and then walk it in. What, baby?
Did Ashton bring another TV?
Thank you, Allison. I don't think so. All right, so. Uh-oh. Why is it saying my live's quit? Am I still going? Am I still live? Oh, well, goodness. All right, so do I put the white highlights here too? Or like around my edge here? Do I do that or do I just leave that?
The live's quit, sis.
No, I think it's still going. I think I'm going to, I don't know, y'all. Let's just, oh crap. I went straight over my green right there and I didn't mean to. So I'm just going to do it just a little bit in certain areas. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a highlight because I got way too happy with that white highlight there. I like totally went over there on my green. I don't know, I kind of like that. And like I'm very heavy-handed too, y'all, when it comes to paint. Like I will load a paintbrush up with this technique and I've got to get out of that. I've got to be able to not put quite as much paint on my paintbrush when I'm doing this. That's looking kind of weird, but I don't know. I think I'm just getting happy with it now, y'all. Let me kind of walk that white back down. See, I haven't picked up my mop brush. I'm still live, okay. Yeah, because mine had froze up for something. I think I'm getting too close to my green highlight, my green shading. You know what I am excited about doing on this piece though? Is that whipped cream. I'm so ready to do that whipped cream. That will be what we do tomorrow. We'll do that whipped cream and be able to do some shading and stuff on it and make it look like really realistic. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Now I feel like I need to come here and walk. And let's walk that white in there. Just a little bit. See, I totally just, I'm fixing to stop with the white. Because I feel like I'm taking away all of my green shading. Okay. But I wanted to try it, so I tried it. You never know until you try. All right, so what do y'all think of that so far? I know it's like so far away, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hey, Miss Marie. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that white. I'm going to get it down in my brush. And I'm going to get a lot of that off. And then I'm just going to kind of like dry brush it. Like in the center here. and just around it. Just to kind of like give it some more dimension. And then if you feel like you got a little bit too much, just dip it in your original green and go back over it. That'll kind of help blend it in. All right. So what do y'all think about that? Now this is going to have a big old horseshoe here with a big old shamrock here. The dry brush made a big difference. You have a good eye. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Pam. Thank you, Miss Marie. Well, it could be the beer, Miss Carol, because when they do the beer, there is fuzz. There is what is it? The suds and stuff. So I'm not quite sure which one it will be. Alrighty, so let me just look at my picture really quick. I'm thinking that there needs to be, I'll do that tomorrow. So when I put my whipped cream here, then I'm going to put like a shadow up under that. So we will do that tomorrow when we do the whipped cream. Let me look at my picture real quick. Because see, here's the picture. See what I mean? It's got this huge shamrock in the middle. So a lot of this is going to be covered. And then it has that big old the horseshoe, then the shamrock. So a lot of it's going to be covered. So I actually kind of like wasting our time a little bit by doing all this. But I wanted to practice, so that's what I did. Wanted to practice it. And I do feel like I may come back and do the black. Because I'm not crazy over the way that white turned out. I'm actually not crazy over this. I don't know, y'all. I'm not loving it. The technique didn't quite go the way I had in my head. Does that ever happen to y'all where the technique just don't go exactly the way you feel like it should? Let me try to find y'all again because my thing went off. Here we go. Okay. Thank you, Miss Diane. The foam. There you go, Janet. So it might be the foam. That might be what you would call it. Trina, will you PM me later? I have a question for you. Miss Donna, go ahead and send me a message real quick. Because I will be honest, I would probably get off here and forget because Eli's got practice too. So go ahead and message me, and that way I will see it and remember to get in contact with you. All right, so ladies, I'm gonna hop off of here. Maybe tomorrow I can come on with Zoe's phone and have a closer view. So we're gonna add the foam or whipped cream, whatever you want to call this, tomorrow. And then we add like the shamrock and the horseshoe and stuff probably Thursday. So thank y'all for joining me. I don't think it was too big of a fail, but I definitely could have made it look a lot better with my other style of shading. But I wanted to try this style and just get my practice in with the floating. So if you have not yet joined the challenge that I have going on, the Spread the Love Challenge, y'all, you need to join my challenge. It's only $10. If you have any questions, you could just message me or email me, whichever one you want to do. But I hope to see you in the Spread the Love Challenge. And I will see y'all again tomorrow to get some more on this done. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks so much, ladies.